Hello everyone and welcome to Leadership Talks. In today's episode, we're going to be speaking about leading with purpose. You cannot be a successful leader or a successful teacher if you're not leading and working with purpose. Now, purpose in the school context refers to your adherence to the school's vision statement. Now, vision statements are not cliché statements that we construct to throw on the school's website. They're very powerful tools. They're almost the foundation of any institution. They're like a public declaration that announce the school's objectives and the school's values to the local community. If you look at your school's vision statement, you're going to notice that it is a future statement. It describes where the school wants to go, what the school wants to do in the future. Even from a marketing perspective, it gives you a clear positioning in the market because it describes how you're different from other schools. What do you do differently? How do you stand out? It is important that everything you do, you have to make sure as a leader and as a teacher that everything you do is entrenched in this vision statement. You have to adhere to your vision statement. Let me give you an example. Perhaps you work in an IB school and your vision statement will probably be something like you empower the young minds to actively participate in local and global communities and take action in their societies. How are you showing this in your leadership style as a leader? You would probably need to show examples that you give more agency to the students, you listen to their voices, you give more agency to the teachers, you have an atmosphere of collaboration inside the school environment. Teachers, when you start to think about your teaching methodologies or your events or your trips, you need to show examples that you are empowering those students, that you are helping them find their way and take action in society. So everything you do should be an example of this vision statement. Perhaps another school would have a vision statement of prioritizing academic excellence and making sure that all students attend university. Well, that's well and good, but again, you have to adhere to your vision statement. So maybe in this model, you will find that the school is working more on enhancing academic excellence and offering after-school academic support, maybe going through academic competitions and internal and external assessments, and everything you do as a leader and as teachers need to reflect this vision statement. So leaders, you need to make sure that your leadership style, and we're going to be speaking about leadership styles in future videos, but you need to make sure that the way you lead is complementary to this vision statement. You cannot be opposing this vision statement. Teachers, at the same time, how you teach, the culture inside the school needs to reflect the school's vision statement. Now here's a question. Why are vision statements important? Why can't I just walk in the morning inside the building and see what I'm passionate about today and start to do it? As long as I'm doing it well, why not? Well, vision statements give you a sense of direction. They keep you on track. They're the fastest way for you to reach your goal. You know, the school sometimes is moving forward, but there are a lot of competing factors that are pulling the school left and right. Sometimes you have the teachers pulling in one direction, the students pulling in another direction, the parents are pulling in a different direction, and then it becomes chaotic. Vision statements give you a sense of direction. It ensures that you are on track. It's almost like a contract that the leadership team has with the school community. This is where we're going. And then we all agree on that. And here's where what research says about that. This is why vision statements are important. Research says that if you're able to construct the school's ethos in such a way, you would actually see an enhanced student's outcome. You will see more students who are more committed to the school, who are more loyal to the school, who show higher levels of engagement. Research also says that teachers in such a model will be more motivated and they will be more committed to make a change, and they will show higher levels of organizational commitment, which means that you will see less and less turnover in the school. This is how schools are successful, and this is why adhering to the vision statement is very important. One last thing about vision statements, they need to be constructed and reviewed collaboratively, which means that all the stakeholders should take part in this reviewal process. So the leadership team will have to pick representatives from different stakeholders in order to review the vision statement, and no one should ever be excluded from this review process. Now, it's the responsibility of the leadership team alone to construct the final vision statement, because they're the ones who have the bird's eye view. They're the ones who see all the different viewpoints, so they're the ones responsible for creating the final vision statement. Of course, in order for this process to happen smoothly and effectively, you need to have a very high degree of trust in the school community, trust between the different stakeholders, the parents, the students, the teachers, the leadership team. Everybody needs to have a minimum degree of trust in order for things to happen that smoothly. And this is not always an easy task. And this is why in our next video, we're going to be speaking about leading with trust. Until next time, please stay tuned. Thank you for watching.